those cats. I know there's 100 of them. I have a new stray that demands he wants to be let in, but I'm not allowed to touch him or pet him. He just wants all the benefits.
You got the altar looking great, Sue. Flowers and everything.
Yeah.
And all freshly dusted every week.
Well, don't expect flowers a whole lot longer. They've all sort of died off, except maybe sunflowers. But yeah, this summer has been so horrible for heat.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. This class is how to know when God is ready to give you a gift, part 2, given.
Oh, Sue.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Sorry, dude. She just wanted to have lace on her. Like I said, this class is how to know when God is ready to give you a gift, part 2, given August 2nd, 1986, by Samam Bonamam Ra. I'm trying to explain to everybody that it takes a commitment and a sacrifice and a submission to it to make it all work. If you do not have those things, it cannot work. Creation is not going to do it for you, but it will continue to come back and say to you, where is your sacrifice? Where is your commitment? And where is your submission to creation? It makes everyone come up with their own personal answer and submission. You can easily get in a headspace that you are not capable of doing it, that you are unable to surrender to it. Oh,
Bless you,
buddy.
buddy.
There are other times, come here. There are other times that you can get in a headspace where you can do anything that you set your mind to. That is the faith of the mustard seed. That is how you make it happen. Do you think that your success within anything has any correlation to what goes on inside your head? Will a bucket hold any water at all if there is a hole in it? No, it immediately drains right out of the bucket. Even if it is just a tiny hole, it will still leak out. Can you see the possibility that your consciousness could create a hole in the bucket. So by setting your mind to something and choosing to do it, you are building character within yourself. You are building inner strength and personal resolve. Have you discovered yet that going through the negativity and quizzes that people put you through because they do not understand what you are involved in, that all of these things just serve to educate you? Explaining the mummification process to people gives you a chance for that experience. Anything that you do around someone gives you that gift. What we are talking about are the things that get in the way of your spiritual evolution. For example, when you are going along for a while in life and putting a lot of effort into meditation, you are devoting all your labors and all the pain that goes with that to the arrival at a certain point. Then, just before you get a gift of receiving a new awakening, just before you gain a new awareness at a new level of spiritual evolution, the deities or forces of nature come along and try to lure you away with something. They try to lure you away to see if you are qualified for this new awakening. It is a natural way. Everything qualifies itself to become something new. For example, iron pyrite is iron pyrite. It is not gold. When you put acid on iron pyrite, it dissolves. When you put acid on gold, it does not do anything. This is a very natural thing within nature. This is what happens in everything natural. It is within the elements. It is within evolution. It is within people. It is within spirit. Your goal gets the acid test as you go along through all these different, your soul gets the acid test as you go along through all these different experiences that we go through in existence. The ones that turn into gold end up being gold, and the ones that don't stay at the other state. It is perfectly okay, and there is nothing wrong with being at the other state. However, if you are going to evolve on, you must expect that you are going to go through some very intense times. Yesterday was really interesting. There were a lot of things we talked about, and there were a few people that got really upset about class. They said that they felt like we were picking on them personally. This is really normal around here. Most people that come around here feel that they are being picked on personally. They tell me that the classes are about them and nobody else, and it really pisses them off. Now, people do not necessarily feel guilty about things around here. They just feel paranoid. The point is, if we are going to work with something and deal with it, we must accept it for what it is and go from there. People get nervous that there is a conspiracy built against them. I think everybody has their own form of paranoia. Nobody is exempt from it. We all get paranoid once in a while. Do you think that people conspire against you? Do you ever feel that everyone gets organized and they all get in on something except for you? That everybody plans things around conspiring against you? But let me be very clear, there was never a reason to be paranoid. There will never be a reason to be paranoid. You created it yourself. In the middle of the night, you wake up in a tension and a stress because of it. Do you think that it could be possible that these paranoid expressions that we have could be a sign to us that something is out of harmony within us? Summum causes paranoia. There is no question about it. That is its purpose. That is the system of working the muscles of the soul. It is an effective system of exercising the inner insecurities and raising those seeds of doubt to the surface and dispensing them and permanently disposing of them. They are brought to an examination and enlightenment. You become enlightened to what they are, and you laugh at them and they go away. I am not saying you should be really paranoid. Everyone picks their own degree of paranoia. It happens when you find yourself out of harmony with something or with someone or anything in creation. It takes on many different aspects and experiences. Oh. Sorry. La, la, la. It takes on many different aspects and experiences. Do you think people scheme against you around here? Have you thought that everyone has gotten together and they are all in harmony as a group? They are all looking at you, examining you, and trying to bring you into something that you are not doing with them. Does it cause an excitation and an agitation inside? It creates a discomfort and pain inside. It hurts, and it is frightening. Can everyone identify that feeling in themselves? How do you get there? And by that question, I mean, what happens for you to allow that paranoia to be there? Do you think that it is possible to live in the world, in your physical vehicle, and deal with everything that goes on in life, including our current society, governments, the interaction of everything that goes on, and not have a trace of paranoia once in a while? It seems impossible to me to not have paranoia if you were normal. Can you even think of a person who did not have any paranoia at all? There is even paranoia of the gods. Do you think it could be possible that it is part of nature, that you have paranoia and discover a balance of it? It is an ingredient with an opposite to it, just like everything else in existence. Have you seen me create paranoia around here for people? I do that on purpose. That is part of the process around here. It is what I have to do. I must rip the seed or the root right out of your soul or consciousness and bring it to the surface. Then you cannot let it get back down there and replant itself. I must expose it totally to this individual by whatever means necessary. Usually, paranoia is one of the best ways for that exposure. It gets them to examine it, and as they examine it, they have to deal with it somehow. They can pack it away and try to hide it, but if you get it so lightened up, if you shine so many spotlights on it and make them think that everyone in the world is looking at it, then they absolutely must do something about it. It is sort of like walking down the street with no clothes on, and everybody on the sidewalk is looking at you with no clothes on, saying, "Oh my God, that guy has no clothes on." So you try to deal with it. You frantically try to get some clothes on, or you finally accept being a nudist in a society with people that wear clothes. That is perfectly okay. Everything really is okay, but you have to get the thing out there to look at it, to allow it to be okay. If you have it rooted in your depths, your conscious is always telling you, your subconscious is always telling you it is not okay. We are hiding it down here in the dark so that nobody can see it. It is not okay. In this manner, you have never reached a resolve with it. That is what the purpose of the process here at Summum is about. Those roots, those seeds must be severely agitated. So many people come around here and we agitate them. Then what happens is people get really pissed off and find something that is going on in their life that they do not like, and they begin to blame it on Summum. Or they blame it on me or someone else around here, and they go away. Until they come back later and they start to deal with the thing, and it goes on and on and on. Now, with what I just said regarding this topic, that irritates a lot of people here right now. What I just said then has a lot of people in an uproar inside. Have any of you ever wanted to go away and never come back here at a certain time or another? Have you wanted to get out of here quickly and get away from the spotlight, be released from the pressure? It felt like what was going on here was so pointed at your particular flaws that everyone in the world knows about your inadequacy and your flaws. You become so vulnerable and so exposed. Do you see what is going on here? The system works. It works beautifully. Everyone that comes here believes that they are here to be picked on specifically, and meanwhile, everything is really going on around them. It takes so much honesty, an open heart, and a clear acceptance of everyone around you to be able to tell your stories here. It is a miracle what happens in this pyramid. People do tend not to do that very often. When you get really honest with yourself, then it spreads to being honest with other people. Your honesty is what brings about evolution. People around you will not hold it against you like you think they will. It will only make them love you more. It becomes a manifested spiritual experience. By you doing that and getting honest, people feel it and experience that possibility for themselves. They then feel more open to being honest and telling their story too. Everything is so similar in nature. These roots we must raise to the surface and pull them out, throw them away and examine what the cause of it was. It is painful to do it. What happens is we think things about ourselves which we project out into other people's minds, and we convince ourselves that they think that way about us. We look for key words when people are talking that would support our beliefs about ourselves. It is a subconscious thing. Words come in because of the seed root. Okay. Words come in because of the seed root deep in your subconscious. That root hears those things. It listens for particular words and then it feeds on them. It continues to tell you how inadequate you are, and you listen for everyone around you to say the same thing. We raise those seeds to the top, pluck them out, throw them in the toilet, and flush them away. You know what is really interesting? I think everyone should have to take a history of civilization class every year of school. If you look at everything that has been done on this planet, in every culture on this planet, there is no such thing as strange. Do you think it is very difficult for people with a closed mind to look upon the world and see a lot of strange things? They are frightened by the world. Everything is strange and foreign to them. The more closed-minded that they are, the less accepting of all of the things going on in the world they are. The less enlightened they are to the totalness of the cosmos and accepting the fullness of creation, the more paranoia they have. As you become more conscious and more enlightened as time goes on, everything looks less and less strange. Everything becomes more acceptable. You know what the greatest gift you could receive in this lifetime would be? The greatest gift you could receive would be freedom from the fear of death, an understanding or enlightenment that there is no such thing as death. You simply leave your body and go on in evolution. Then instead of death being a tragedy, it becomes a celebration. Every fear you have comes down to the fact that you ultimately fear death. Here at Summum, we get to the heart of every fear that you have. We raise to the surface your fear of death, dispel it and take it away, bring you into an honest, realistic consciousness of eternal existence of the self, not the body. You can gain an understanding of taking yourself on continually through evolution as the self that you are, which is not your body. Then the fear of everything goes away, all paranoia goes away. All of your fears are rooted in the fear of death. Can you think of a greater gift than having a true, realistic, actual mathematical understanding of total, continual existence of the self, not the body, but the self? Is there anything better than that? Every other gift is just momentary. This gift is eternal. You don't need to go.
The clap is on.
Now make sure you measure it. Just right.
Jeez. All right, let me look
Well,
at
he
it.
does that. He holds it up. I said, "What are you doing?" I'm measuring.
Who's this?
He does.
Sue's making
Oh,
fun of me, Ron.
he does.
Oh, welcome to that club.
You know how it is.
Oh, man. Yeah, I live with that.
Come on. He knows I
Oh.
joke about him.
Yeah,
You should have been a chemist.
Monsieur Dolce. He loves the outside roaming and finding a nice, cool spot. Shady.
Yeah.
kick back.
I just need to make sure that I leave Chris the proper amount.
Ah.
Oh, Lordy. Thank you.
Ron, next time you share with Chris and I'll share with Sue.
I'll pass on that. But I don't blame you.
He wanted to see me.
Why is it bad to share with Chris? What have I done?
You haven't done anything. We're joking about Bernie. You can turn those lights off when you come back, Chris, please. Por favor.
Por favor.
This.
Yeah.
See, Ron, what I was going to do is I was going to backwash it. I give it.
Who says I would give you the glass first?
Back one.
I was going to give Sue some pulp.
Oh, Lordy. Don't even want to get that out of my head, man. Monsieur Dolce.
You didn't have to down it quite so fast. Ron's still drinking.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm a slow
right.
drinker when it comes to nectar.
it's all right.
Hey, Dolce.
I'll leave it right here until, well, I better put it up there. Let me get my butt up. Oh. The old bones are walking and the moving.
Yeah, I got to get him a shot again.
Oh, he's sneezing a lot. Is that
Yeah.
from being outside a lot?
I don't know if, I mean, usually it's like roughly around every 3 months. The last time it was like in June, so I don't know if him being outside
Huh.
did anything or what, but I mean,
Well,
it doesn't matter if he's inside or out.
Yeah.
You know, he still gets it.
well, he's getting older too. I mean, he's older.
Hey,
Maybe.
not really.
Well, I mean, maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
The vet really doesn't know what it is, does he?
No, he doesn't. I mean, you know, when we first talked about it, he says, well, we can do these tests and those tests. And,
Yeah, I
you know, I
know.
was looking at $3,000 or whatever. And then, the shot is about $60 a shot.
Yeah,
So I'm
Yeah.
going, well, what do I do here?
yeah, I
Do
know.
the shot, yeah.
Yeah, vet bills are not cheap.
Ouch.
What is it? Come on. You got the sneezers going on, bud. You got some sneezers. Oh.